Gonna see my picture on the cover. Gonna buy 5 copies for my mother. Gonna see my smiling face. Hey, welcome back and thanks for joining me. I'm so glad you could make it. You know, I never really set out to be a motovlogger with this kind of a format, but it was a way for me to post consistently and do it on my way back and forth to work or around town or what have you. It was also a good chance to just get dialogue going between us, talk about different things. So here we are, and one of the huge benefits to it is that I've gotten into this community of motovloggers, and it really seems to be a great group of people. And the more you look, the more motovloggers you find out on the YouTube. So I've seen a couple of videos that actually talked about the future of motovlogging, if it was dead, if it was a saturated market. You know, if gaming isn't a saturated market, well, actually it is. But if you could still be a gaming channel, then you could there's certainly room for motovloggers. So the last video I watched was, is motovlogging dead? You know, as a creative outlet, nothing's dead. You could just keep posting all you want. Now, you may not get huge views, you may not get huge subscriber counts, but you can do what you want creatively. Thanks, YouTube. But I think it's just like photography. To make a living as a straight photographer, just taking pictures, is much harder today than it was 10, 20 years ago. And I think a lot of photographers you'll find are diversifying. They're getting into teaching, online courses. They're getting into filter packs for editing software. And a lot of them are turning to video, like WAP. So, you know, really diversifying your portfolio, it sounds very technical, but it's true. Diversifying your portfolio is important. So personally, I think you'll be able to slap a GoPro on your bike, go out and have conversations as long as you like. From a market perspective, I think to be one of those big YouTubers, I think what you're going to find is that you're going to have to come up with ways for better content. Some people will get more cinematic with their video. Some people will take on different areas such as travel or how-to videos. You know, YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world, and it's owned by the biggest, being Google. Millions of people a day come to YouTube to figure out how-to, or to get advice on something that they're thinking about buying. You know, review videos, that kind of thing. So that can be really great for viewership. Obviously, sex sells. Sex has sold since the beginning. Beginning of time, not the beginning of YouTube. That was awesome, and I got it on video. Nice. Now, when I say cinematic, I don't mean just those black bars on the top and bottom of the picture, although those do seem to be the trademark look. If I saw another video about how that's kind of abused at this point. Now, if you say cinema, everybody always thinks that widescreen format, and there's really more to it than that. We're talking about advanced editing. We're talking about learning techniques and learning looks, learning a little bit about video and film. You know, I think we're going to see more of people scripting things out. And just like in photography, I think a huge part of it is going to be learning to tell a better story. Now, it's interesting that all this stuff that I think you're going to need to survive in YouTube and grow a channel, it's all the stuff that I'm really kind of trying to do. So, you know, people are biased to their own opinions, and maybe that's it, but it's something to consider. The I-26 parking lot. Now's a good time to make a sandwich, put on your makeup, text. I think we're going to see a lot more drone photography, which means learning to fly a drone. And I just found out that if you're going to fly a drone and use that footage on YouTube, the FAA considers that a commercial use. So you're supposed to get a drone license, which I don't mind. If I get a drone, and I probably will soon, if I get a drone, I want to be able to fly it as well as I can anyways. I want to go to drone Top Gun school. But I want to be Maverick, not Goose. Didn't end up well for him. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Top Gun, Close your ears. Was it just me, or did everybody get all heartbroken when Goose got killed? You know, we hate to see the good guy terminated. Said I wish we had a longer commute so we could talk more. Looks like I got my wish. So yeah, that's what I think the future of moto vlogging is. Destinations. I ran across a channel the other day, and I can't remember his name. I'll post it in the video, and I'll post it in the comments as well. But it is exactly where I think I want to be going with it. He did beautiful video, and it was destination based, involved motorcycles. Absolutely the kind of work I want to be doing. I've got a ways to go, but that's where I want to be. That's where I want to be creatively. And I think if I get there, could be wrong, but I think if I get there, the audience will come. You know, the genesis of motovlogging will involve things like telling a better story, doing better video, doing better audio. You know, all of these videos that I do on the back of my bike, you know, I have the self-imposed constraint that I want to do it with an open helmet. And figuring out that audio and the best way to do it, that's a challenge in itself. And if you're just a straight up motovlogger, you may think, you know, I just want to do video on the bike. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You do what you want to do. So, no, I don't think it's dead. I don't think it'll ever die. As long as there's a YouTube, there's going to be somebody on there posting videos of their motovlogging. Some people do really well with this format. Some people do amazingly well. Let me know what you think in the comments below. You know, if you're a motovlogger, what are your thoughts on it? Are you even interested in kicking up that skill set? Personally, my end game, whether I make it or not, is movie quality, cinematic, travel media on the motorcycle. And if I can bring that to a motovlogging format, it's an odd combination. That's a challenge. I'm working on it. I know I'm not there yet, but it's getting better all the time. It's getting better all the time. So let me know what you think. If you're a motovlogger, leave a comment. Are you interested in growing your skill sets and changing things up and telling a better story? And, you know, are you looking to grow it? Or are you happy doing what you're doing? And that's fine too. You know, it's your channel. Do what you want. I applaud the creativity, and it all involves creativity and a lot of dedication and work as well. If you're not a motovlogger, leave a comment below, because I have photography people here too. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think you would like to see. Does good storytelling matter? Does video production matter? I mean, assuming it's not horrible. You know, is there a gain going from a video production level of, say, 6 to 9? You know, would that make a difference for you? What matters to you as a viewer? I can tell you what matters to me is moving in traffic. You don't have to be a motovlogger or even a biker to answer that question. What do you think generally draws you to a channel and keeps you there? 50 minutes to the Ravenel Bridge. That's maybe a 10-minute drive. I said over 50 minutes. Glad I'm not going there. And with that, I'm going to end and sit in this traffic. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you showing up. I appreciate your time. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow.